2 of the NBA playoffs continues as we come up on Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals on EA Sports. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you talked about the Nets coming in. They lead this finals 3 games tonight, and the impressive win in Game 3 means they are well on their way to moving on.
And I'll tell you what, I am shocked. I mean shocked that we're here at 3-0 right now. I really thought this was going to be a battle. So now on the other side, this is a test about who you are as a basketball team. Do you have the resolve to fight back, or are you resigned to the fact that this one's just about over?
Nice pass to get things going.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Durant to Jordan. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Blake Griffin swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. Irving. Pistons have the rebound. Simmons with it. We're just underway in game number 4. To Luke Kennard. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. 56% for his career. Off the mark on his free throw. Kyrie across the timeline. Trailing by 4. To Griffin. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. It's Detroit's ball. Dylan Brooks to Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall. To Durant. And destroys the rim. That's what DeAndre Jordan does.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Count the basket at the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Short jumper won't go down. Durant with the basketball up top. Down a point. Griffin to Durant. Griffin now to Jordan down low. Short jumper misses. Here's Simmons with it up top. His team up by 1. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Jordan. Turns, hops, and finishes. The abuse at the rim for Blake Griffin.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Simmons. Takes stock of the floor. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Irving into the front court. Leads one. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 2 of 4 now.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
To Luke Kennard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Luke Kennard trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. He makes the free throw. Three-point play ties the game at 8. Harden in possession. He'll run the offense. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Pistons ball here to Luke Kennard. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Griffin. To Harden. Down low to Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's now 4 for 6.
Old school equals high percentage.
Simmons into the front court. It's 12-10. Shot from the lane won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
A couple of cracks at the line now.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Spencer Dinwiddie at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. In the front court comes Simmons. Down 3. Kevin Durant with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Draws the contact, and Jordan will go to the line to shoot 2.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting report. Know who you can and should send to the line. This is a case of knowing a shooter probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
And hits the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Simmons with it. 14-10 the score. Easy pass to the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Jordan. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Simmons to Luke Kennard. DeAndre Jordan rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And the denial.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Simmons with it. Down 4. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
To Jordan.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Kevin Durant with the rock. For 3, and Kevin Durant nails it from downtown.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down 3s at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. Oh, Ben Simmons. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Durant across the timeline. Leads 3. To Jordan. Knock loose. Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. Harden. That's how you defend. Dillon Brooks to Luke Kennard. Screen coming. Kennard. The pass set it all up.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Harden in possession. Leads just a point. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Jackson with it. They're down 3. To Luke Kennard. Jackson. Can't get the bounce. Count the bucket for 2.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Jackson with it. Down 5. Kennard to Reggie Jackson. And he drains it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Up by 3. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
The possession in favor of Detroit. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Dinwiddie with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. And scores, plus the foul. DeAndre Jordan, another strong finish, going to the line for a chance at 3.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
DeAndre Jordan at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 75% so far tonight. The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Pistons have it. Baseline drive, but he can't finish. To Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Here comes the screen. Kennard. To Jackson. DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
DeAndre Jordan tips it. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Everybody in the building understands he's been a known target. Looks like they're hacking early in this one.
Luke Kennard has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh, you've been in the gym, huh?
2 for 2 on that trip. Dinwiddie into the front court. It's a 9-point lead to Jordan. Knocked loose. That's a momentum play right there. What a save. That's hard work right there. Jared Allen able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Hollis Jefferson. Jackson with it. His team down 9. To Luke Kennard. To Reggie Jackson. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Reggie Jackson, not that time. To Jordan. Fires the 3. Rondé Hollis Jefferson is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 76% from the line. Misses the first. Second and 3 is good. And he missed the free throw. 1 for 3 on that try. Jackson with it. They find themselves down 10. Luke Kennard slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Pass stolen by Detroit. To Jackson. And he'll head to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Reggie Jackson, couple of free throws on the way. A career 85% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. And he makes them both. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Up 6. To Jordan, down low. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Trying to cash in. And a put-back slam. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. We're 1 quarter down in Game 4. Back with more after this. It's the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs on EA Sports. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Aldridge to Irving. Griffin. That one off. Slams it home on the putback.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Jackson with it. Down 8 to Simmons. Stuffs it down with authority.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Nets have the basketball. Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Jackson with it. Minute gone by in the second quarter. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Aldridge. Ah, rocking the rim.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Jackson with it. Now down 6. To Simmons. LaMarcus Aldridge. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Aldridge. Off the mark. With defense like that, little margin for error.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Had a chance, but it's no good. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Tyler Zeller at the line for 2 shots. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First free throw is good. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. To Harden. James Harden, 2 of 4 now. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Irving. Ah, the monster stuff. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He's struggled so far. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Brooklyn's got it. Irving. Has a look. Shot misses there by Allen. Dylan Brooks to Simmons. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
James Harden. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Here's Simmons with it up top. 9-point margin. To Dylan Brooks. Simmons. The Nets have the rebound. Aldridge goes to the right side. To Durant. Can't connect.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Here comes the screen. Simmons. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Simmons. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Jared Allen with the block. Screen coming.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Nets have it. Harden. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Jackson. They go down low to Simmons. Able to convert inside.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Here's Irving into the front court. Lead stands at 7. To Harden. LaMarcus Aldridge. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Simmons into the front court. Looking to make something happen. The drive, right?
He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. To Harden. Irving. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Aldridge. And draws the foul.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
LaMarcus Aldridge. A couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 80% at the line. First try at the line, no good. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Into the front court comes Simmons. Margins 8. Picked up by the Nets. Slams it down.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Kennard to Dillon Brooks. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Simmons can't go down. Smothering defense to Durant. It goes down.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's Detroit's ball. Simmons, tough shot. Well defended. Durant with the basketball up top. Lead is 12. Rises for the slam.
You see, Ed, that's the problem. When you have guys on the perimeter that can shoot the basketball defensively, you're taught to hedge at the driver and then stay home, which leaves the lane wide open for great jams like that.
Jared Allen pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Dillon Brooks throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Simmons. They'll get it down low to Harrell. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Simmons with it. Trailing by 10. To Luke Kennard. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Simmons. Short jumper stays out. To Harden. Second effort. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Simmons with it. Down 12. Dylan Brooks to Simmons. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on the three-point play. At this juncture, he's shooting 60% from the line. Free throw good. A three-point play, and they're back within single digits, down by 9. It's a 5-second violation. Kennard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. That's a 5-second violation. Kennard. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Here's Harden with the rock. To Aldridge. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Here's Simmons with it up top. Down 5. And throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Jared Allen sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Jared Allen sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Durant to Harden. Durant. Another chance. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Simmons into the front court. They trail by 7. Harden with it up top. He'll run the offense. Durant to Harden. Driving right to the basket. Harden to Durant. Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good. Turns and slams it down. Deep three at the buzzer. We reached halftime here in Game 4. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. These are the guys getting buckets for the Brooklyn Nets. The Pistons are within striking distance at the half.
And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Detroit Pistons.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. It's in the hands of James Harden. James Harden. With that, he's 5 for 9.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
In the front court comes Simmons. The margin standing now at 7. Slam dunk.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Irving with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Griffin. No good. Rebound to Detroit. To Simmons. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Montrezl Harrell at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Brooklyn with the basketball. Harden. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot. period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Won't go. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Simmons to Dylan Brooks. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Dylan Brooks. Griffin. Oh, errant pass as it's taken away.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
KD with the rock. To Griffin. Harden. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Simmons with it. The deficit now up to 5. Brooklyn secures the rebound. To Griffin. Kevin Durant. 4 out of 7. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Simmons with it. His guys down by 9. Cruises inside for 2.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Jordan. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
Durant across the timeline. His team up by 7. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's no good. Shot's not going down.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Detroit with 4 to shoot. 24-second violation. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Harden to Dinwiddie. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
To Simmons. He'll get it down low to Harold. Blake Griffin swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Shot from in close, no good. To Harden. And he hits.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Pistons ball here. Simmons. Defense making the ball handler work. Simmons. Out of bounds. Last touch by DeAndre Jordan. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Simmons. 24-second violation. Durant to Griffin. Finish that. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. To Hollis Jefferson. Gets it in the right corner. Jordan to Griffin. Dylan Brooks. They go down low to Simmons. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Lead stands at 7. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And the basket good at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Simmons to Dylan Brooks. They go down low to Simmons. Blake Griffin with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
And scores.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Here's Simmons with it up top. The deficit now up to a dozen. And finishes strong. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
He missed his first 4 from downtown. He finally gets a 3 to go.
I'm going to tell you what every shooter thinks after he misses 4 in a row. One has to go in eventually.
Here comes the screen. Simmons to Dylan Brooks. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Has a chance. Brooks with a shot, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Can't connect from inside. Simmons into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He's shooting 71% so far. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Dinwiddie with the basketball. The lead is 12. To Griffin. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. To Simmons. For three. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And counted at the rim.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
To Simmons. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. And scores. Strong take.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Nice pass to set things up. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 66% in this contest. Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. It's Brooklyn's ball. To Hollis Jefferson. Nothing going here on that drive. Rebound taken down by the Pistons.
I got ball.
To Simmons. Runner here won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Into the front court comes Simmons. His guys down big. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on a three-point play, shooting 63% in this contest. Unable to connect on the free throw. Dinwiddie into the front court. The lead is 15. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jump.
Nets have the basketball. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Kennard. Rondé Hollis Jefferson rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Scores from the post. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete, and the Nets enjoying some breathing room. Pistons basketball here to start the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin, and that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
To Luke Kennard. Lets it fly from long range, and he buries it. Jay, the system produces once again.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide-open 3.
Not going down here. Kennard to Reggie Jackson. And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Brooklyn's got it. Irving to Hollis Jefferson. Can't connect from in close. Jackson with it. The deficit is 6. Here comes the screen. LaMarcus Aldridge tips it. And that one out of bounds off a net. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Missed a wide open look. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Taurean Prince at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. The free throw good as he completes the 3-point play. And the lead is up to 9. Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. To Dylan Brooks. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Jackson with it. His guys down by 9. Here comes the screen. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Jackson fires the 3. Won't go down. To Irving. Kyrie Irving not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Jackson. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Into the front court, it's Irving. It's an 11-point game. For 3, no good. That's great defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here comes the screen. He gets it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Aldridge. Frank Kaminsky able to recover with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Jackson. To Dylan Brooks. Jared Allen, huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Nets have it. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple... Oh! And he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Stuffs it home. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Irving to Jordan. From the painted area, won't go down. Kevin Durant. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Jackson with it. His guys down 11. DeAndre Jordan with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I'm a little bit confused. Was that a well-designed offense or just poor defense? Maybe a little bit of both.
Harden to Irving. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. And he finishes at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
Durant with the basketball up top. His team up by 7. Fires the 3, buries the trifecta.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down 3s at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. Won't go down. To Irving. Kyrie Irving. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
It's in the hands of Harden. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
James Harden trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. He's shooting 58% in this contest. Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. To Durant. Got it.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Simmons to Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard slams it down.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Jordan, knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Simmons with it, down 11. And look out. Big finish at the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
And Kevin Durant, unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Simmons to Luke Kennard. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Taurean Prince at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. The possession in favor of Detroit. Simmons to Jackson. DeAndre Jordan pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Look, I get it. Being down sucks. But you can't just start haphazardly playing defense and committing silly fouls. Play this game with purpose.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Here's Simmons with it up top. Down a bundle. Kennard. To Simmons. Has a chance. Reggie Jackson, not that time. The follow won't go either.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off two legs and expect the contact.
Harden to Jordan. DeAndre Jordan, look out. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Irving. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Another follow. No good. To Durant. Beyond the arc for three. Missed it. No good. Jackson with it. Trailing by 14.
I got ball.
That's rebounded by the Nets. Kyrie with the rock. Montrezl Harrell sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Jackson with it. 14-point deficit. He throws it down.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. The rebound's taken by Detroit. Jackson with it. The deficit now up to a dozen. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Gets to the basket and scores.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
To Luke Kennard. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. No good. No daylight. Great defense. Oh, he had it. Down low for Jackson. Knocked loose. Nets have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Oh, emphatic slam.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
They get it down to Harden, and the finish, slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Pistons have it to Luke Kennard. Jackson. Harrell can't connect. That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Nets who are victorious. They're moving on. Next stop, the Eastern Conference Finals. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. When you look at these highlights, you can see how this team was able to earn the victory in this matchup. Great game by this squad. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Brooklyn Nets. The Pistons were hoping for a different postseason future, but now it's about what-ifs of the past. The reality of the offseason is now upon them. Check out the leading scores for the Detroit Pistons.
Game track. Assists.
You can tell both of these teams feel very comfortable in their offensive systems. There was plenty of great playmaking in this contest.
Player of the game.
DeAndre Jordan seemed to think he could only score points with dunks in this game. Again and again, he kept throwing them down, and it was just astonishing. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.